Hey, what's up, squishy lovers, and welcome to another episode of Snowy Squishies Review. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be reviewing one of the Ibloom's new product called the Ibloom Baguette. Okay, it's actually called something else, which I can't really pronounce. So for now, I'm just going to stick with the Baguette. Now, I'm really excited to review this product because not only does it look awesome, but it's massive as well. Okay, so as you can see, this is what the actual bread looks like. See how long it is? That is awesome. So it's definitely part of their whole, French bakery type of series. And so Ibloom's been doing a lot of their French bakery, and so this is the next edition part of the series. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, so there are 3 different ones to collect. So you've got the normal looking one, so original. You've got a pink strawberry looking one, and of course you got your chocolate. Okay, so there are 3 different ones to collect. Now let's just start off with the packaging. Okay, so before I actually open these up and check them out, I like to actually go through the packaging and just to show you, what you can actually expect. Okay, so as you can see, it is wrapped around this clear packaging, which is just a very standard packaging. But there is like a little kind of bread holder inside. Okay, so you can see that this is what it's actually called. Like I said, I'm not going to bother pronouncing it because I'll probably fail miserably. Not probably, I will fail miserably. So let's just stick to Baguette. But you can see, it shows you, it kind of reminds you of the packaging that you get when you go to the bakery and actually get one of these bread loaves. Okay, so it's a really simple, cool packaging, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to open each of these up. And then I'm just going to go through each of them individually. And then by the end of this video, I'll rate them. Okay, so let's just open them up. Alrighty then, so now that they're out of the package, let's actually check them out. Okay, so I took out the clear packaging, and you can see that this is still stuck to it. So this is stuck to the squishy, not to the packaging. You can actually take this off quite simply, and that's what it actually looks like. Okay, so it kind of looks like a bread roll holder, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So that's the actual packaging. Now this is the actual bread itself. Now it looks so cool. It looks so awesome. It looks so real. Yeah, I can really just take a bite out of these. As soon as I open up the package, the scent, wow, smells really good. So yeah, this one actually smells like real bread, but I will get to the scent a bit later. But yeah, it's my first impression as soon as I open up the package is definitely a positive one. Okay, so so this is what it actually looks like, the design. Now because it's bread, it's supposed to be rough around the edges, so you can see that it's very, very rough. But you can see that it looks exactly like bread. Okay, so in terms of the design, it looks exactly how it should be, which is awesome. You can see that everything, the seams are very smooth, which is really nice. And yeah, you can see that it's quite floppy. Okay, so that's the plain bread. With the strawberry one, again, the design is very similar. The color is quite nice. It's a very light pink, and yeah, there's like bits of white bits around it as well. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but I'm guessing it is because normal bread, it's not the same color throughout. It's usually you can usually see the little flesh bit inside. So and that's what the little white bits in the pink, what it looks like. And so yeah, so that's a strawberry one. Okay, so very similar in design, different color, but yeah, it looks really nice. Now the chocolate one. So the chocolate one, again, very exact same as design as the other 2, but the color is quite different. It's actually quite a dark brown, and again, you got little shades of white around the top here. And that's what actual bread looks like. Okay, so design works really well, it looks really cool, and yeah, it looks like it'll be really fun to play with. Now in terms of size, the size, like I said, they're actually quite big, and it's actually quite soft. Okay, so this is I think it's about 40 centimeters. Okay, so the actual bread is about 40 centimeters, which is very long. It's definitely longer than my head, you can see, and yeah, it's massive. Okay, although it's not that thin either, so it's like it's long and it's quite thick as well. So that's pretty cool. It kind of feels like a snake, and yeah, and it definitely is a very floppy one as well. So that's the size. Now the next thing is the scent. Like I said earlier, as soon as I open up the package, the smell was just it's it's a little strong, but it's not overpowering. It's not, like I'd say it's just a little under overpowering, but it's definitely there, okay? You can definitely smell it, and I really like the scent of that, okay? So with the original one, this smells exactly like bread. Okay, so I don't know if you actually own the English bread, the original one, it smells exactly like that. It smells really nice. It smells exactly like fresh bread, and I can totally get addicted to this smell. Okay, so that one smells really good. Now the strawberry one, that's a very strong strawberry smell. It got the exact scent as the actual strawberry squishies. It's quite nice. A little artificial, but yeah, very, very pleasant, okay? So that's a strawberry smell. Now, chocolate. Okay, so chocolate's actually the most weakest scent out of these two, so I can actually barely smell it on this one. You can't even smell much of it, actually. It kind of smells a little chemically. I'm not too sure if it's supposed to smell like chocolate, but I can't smell that at all. Okay, so yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with this one. Although the other two smell beautifully, this one's a little faint and doesn't really smell like anything. Okay, so that's a chocolate one. Now the next thing is the softness. Okay, so as I was holding it around before, you know, it's very, very, very soft. Okay, I mean, just check it out. Like the whole thing throughout is extremely, extremely soft. It feels like the loaf bread. So the loaf bread was very soft, and this is just equally soft, okay? So that feels really soft. Surprisingly, the chocolate's actually, it feels a little bit less soft compared to the other two. So the other two feel more soft than the chocolate. So the chocolate's a bit of a disappointment, but I don't know, it could just be this squishy alone, okay? So maybe not all the chocolate's the same. It could just be this one. But yeah, I mean, it's like that all the time, okay? Not all squishies are going to be created equally. As much as, you know, you try as hard as you can to make everything the same, it's almost impossible, okay? So, but yeah, so it's still pretty soft. I mean, it's still pretty fun to play with. And yeah, it's awesome, okay? So that's the softness there. Now, in terms of the slow rising test, I have no idea how I'm going to do this, okay? So I could flat it down completely, although I feel like it's not going to do it justice. I might just try to scrunch it up. And, I don't know, into a ball or something, and then maybe try that out. I don't know, but I'll work something out, and we'll do a slow rising test, see how long it takes, and yeah, I can't wait to actually get started. So yeah, so I mean, they're really, really soft. I mean, it might not be the slowest in terms of the slow rising test, but I mean, it's because of the shape is a bit weird. It kind of rises all over the place, so it's really hard to time, but it's extremely, extremely soft. Now, the next thing I want to go through is the upright position before I actually rate the squishy. Of course, you know, the upright position just means how well it can present itself. And so, as bread, you know, you can just lie it flat on the table like that, and it looks like it sits there fine. Obviously, you can't stand it upright. I mean, why would you want to stand up bread anyway? So, in terms of upright position, you know, it stands up perfectly fine, so that's a pass. Okay, so now we're down to the last bit of the video where I rate these squishies out of 5. 5 minus 5, yep, that's 5. Pretty much, I'm just going to go through, you know, what I've gone through, and again, this is going to be my personal opinion. Of course, everyone's got their own opinion, and feel free to actually share it in the comment below. But today's video, for these squishies, the Ibloom Baguette, I'd be happily to give this a 4.5 out of 5, okay? Just simply because, you know, design looks really well. It's extremely, extremely soft. It actually smells quite nice, and it's really fun to play with. I mean, look how big it is, right? You can like use it as a sword, you can, you know, you can actually have a squishy fight. You're gonna have lots of fun with this, okay? So I probably won't recommend having a squishy fight, just because I don't want you to break these squishies, and I don't want you guys to hurt each other. So I do take that back, but you can see that you're gonna have lots of fun with this, okay? So definitely a 4.5 out of 5. I really like these ones, and so yeah, that's my own personal opinion. Okay, so if you want to actually get one of these Ibloom baguettes today, then all you need to do is just head over to Delightful Boutique. Check it out. It should be under the new arrivals. You'll be able to find this quite easily. Otherwise, you can just search up this name over here, which I'm not going to try to pronounce. And you'll be able to find these squishies on Delightful Boutique. Otherwise, I will leave a link below this video that you can take you directly there, and you can just check them out. You can get one of them, or you can get all three. It's completely up to you. And like I said, you know, they're really fun to play with. All right, so that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure that you do click on that thumbs up button. You know, I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, then all you need to do is just click on the red button below and subscribe to the channel. Because why not, right? I mean, if you like these squishies, then you definitely don't want to miss out on any of these videos, right? So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, and yeah, look forward to more of these awesome videos. As always, my name is Andy. Thank you so much for watching, and then I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. What do you guys reckon? Should I try to whack the DB owner with this and see, you know, what her reaction is? It'll be pretty funny, although I suspect that I'll probably get in a lot of trouble. But it might be worth it, okay? So, yeah, I might just, you know, go down there and just give it a bit of a whack and see if it actually hurts. And yeah, if you guys don't ever see me again, then I'm probably dead, okay? So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.